150 miles in any given direction. I'm the only wildlife trooper on.
Remote hunting patrols take troopers to the edge.
You drive up into the fog, there's drop-offs on one side, you lose a lot of four-wheelers coming through here.
And a man on the run.
He's somewhere around here.
Maybe preparing for a firefight.
We've already pulled 2 guns off of him. Who knows how many more he has.
Let me see your head!
When a woman goes missing,
I haven't seen him for a couple of months.
A couple of months?
troopers exhaust every lead.
When you're looking for something and you're not even sure it's there, it can be a daunting task.
It's all in a day's work.
We never know what we're going to encounter.
For the Alaska State Troopers.
Do not move! If you move, you will get tased! Go ahead.
31 to 19, shot fired. Plan to safely drop a loaded gun and then discharge until he ran off in the woods.
10-4, 10-19. We're just getting information. The neighbor saw somebody run out the back door trying to hide the gun inside a boat that's parked behind the property. They could be hiding it just because somebody's a felon inside the house. The gun might be stolen. At this point, we just don't know. All right. From 23rd, it's going to be third on the right. It's got 2 red lights outside. 10-4, I'm in the back. I'm going to knock. Hi there.
Hi.
Somebody shot a gun?
Yeah, it was an accident.
All right. Who else is in the house?
Nobody.
Nobody
He
else?
left. It was an accident.
Who took off?
His name's I don't even know his last name. He was holding it.
Nobody else in the
and he
house?
dropped, no, sir.
You don't know his name? You just let him come in your house?
Yeah, he's a friend of my brother's, so it was not even.
Where's the
Yeah,
gun
in
at?
there. He has it.
Where was it at?
Where'd the gun
The
go?
gun, yeah.
Right here.
The male took off on foot right after the incident happened. He might still be armed with the 1032 according to the homeowner. And what's his last name?
I don't know. I
How do
swear,
you know him?
I swear to God, I don't know. He came over because he had nowhere to go, so he
How do you
came over
know
to
him?
hang out. He's just a friend through another friend.
All right, just stay right here for me. I'm going to go check the boat.
With the suspect on the loose and possibly still in the immediate area, Garcia must find and secure the gun in question for his own safety.
Here it is. Holy. There's the one fired. Mac on 31. Looks like there's a bag back here with several handguns. What's that? He's somewhere around here. Jeez. Shotgun with the scope on it. There's a lot of ammunition here for shotgun, a 22s, handgun, hollow point bullets for the handguns, 2 handcuff keys. What is it? What is it? Oh, jeez.
Those right there are showstoppers. They're short range, stopping big animals or self-protection.
With his large stash of weapons, there's a good chance the suspect is still armed.
She says she doesn't know him?
Nope.
She knows him.
We have something we need to talk about. I need you to be honest with me. And here's the deal. You're a felon.
Right.
This is a moment of truth for you. Who is he? You got to give me more than that so I can help you.
I swear on my children, I don't know what his last name is, or else.
The problem is you have 4 guns in your house.
Me? No.
Mhm.
Are you with me right now?
Nope.
Do you think I had something to do with it?
You tell me.
No, I didn't. You serious?
Do I look like I'm laughing?
No.
I don't normally laugh. I'm being serious. You tell me.
Oh my.
At this point, I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to catch up here.
The problem is, if he says he knows you and you know him real well,
Uh huh.
you're committing a felony crime by not telling us his last name. You're hindering our investigation.
I swear
So,
to God, if I knew.
all you know his name is... That's just too fishy.
All right.
I'm sorry, but you
Okay,
get stories.
I'm gonna get in trouble here.
Yep. If you don't help us out.
I'm trying, guys. I really am. Look, he texted me and he said, "Look, they're here." See? He said, "They're here." Watch you guys pull up. But you can use right down there, sitting in the woods.
Want me to go mobile in the area?
He's somewhere around here.
Dude, he is. He's right around here.
I'm trying to help you out here. It's your decision to make.
I'm gonna freak out.
Let me see your hands! Put your hands behind your back! Do not move! If you move, you will get tased. You understand me? I have the suspect. I'm detaining you for my safety. Got any other guns on you? I pulled one pistol out of his,
Oh,
and,
okay.
bunch more of those, same round.
Same type 410s. The ones inside the handgun. So what happened here?
Firework. I had a little firework. I was smoking a cigarette.
Uh-huh.
I was playing around with the little wick on it, and then the cigarette was in my other hand, and I had my hands close together, and it went off.
Why is she telling me that the gun went off?
I don't know.
You don't know? Let me ask you to turn around and look at the two guns that I have in my hood here. The shell that I found in there matched the exact same shell that you had in your pocket. You're lying to me.
Our job is to gather the facts, and right now you are lying to us. Straight up lying to us.
The man exercises his right to remain silent, but the evidence is stacked against him, and they make the arrest.
Very surprising at first, because I was looking to the left and shining to the left, and when I turned my flashlight to the right, well, there he was, laying with his hands underneath his body, and, you know, we've already pulled 2 guns off of him. Who knows how many more he has. It's an uneasy thought that it's that easy for them. You know, at any point, if he would have had a gun, it could have gone a total different way.
"150 miles north, in the Denali Wilderness,
Back on 5B11, 10-8.
wildlife trooper John Simeon faces a different type of armed person in the woods. Hunters. It's a day before the start of the fall moose and caribou hunt, and Simeon must patrol an area larger than the state of Massachusetts alone.
Basically, for 150 miles in any given direction, I'm the only wildlife trooper on.
And today, he's tracking a reported pair of illegal hunters.
Supposedly, there's a couple of folks back here hunting early. The season doesn't open until tonight at midnight. The complaint is they're trying to harvest their moose now. Time to go into sneaky mode. This is not the most prime moose country in the world, so they gotta be looking for caribou. Man, I don't see him anywhere. Well, there's a trail over there. I've never seen that before. We'll have to see if they're there or not.
The penalty for illegally killing a caribou is $10,000 and a year in prison.
Metcon 5B11. Metcon 5B11. No radio reception. Not very many bars here. I'm getting 1 bar. Man, let's see where it goes. NCIC 5B11. Battery's going dead already. NCIC 5B11. Man. A lot of guys will have tree stands so they can overlook an area. And you never know, you could be right underneath them one day, and there they are in the tree hunting. I've never seen anybody back this far. Hello? I don't know why he's back here so far. Hello, state troopers! See the yellow rope they have around the entrance to their camp? You can see it's attached to the lid on the old metal trunk they have over there. So if a bear or anything was to come into their camp in the middle of the night, pulls the rope tight, slams the lid on the container, which makes a big noise and wakes them up. It's their bear warning system. It works. It's something we'll have to come back later and check on.
It's not long before dispatch conveys good news. Hunters have turned themselves in, but for a different violation.
He shot what he thought was a bull, and it turned out to be a cow. They're currently at the Paxton Lodge.
10-4.
Better have a community moose permit right now, because that's a day before season. He might have more troubles than he's thinking. We go for everything. We try and get everything he used in the process of taking the illegal animal. His hunting privileges, his rifle, the vehicles that he used to harvest the animal. I'm out in front of post.
This is what got me, this stuff up here. 'Cause I've never seen a cow have so many points up there.
Man, yeah, this side though, look how skinny that thing is. I don't know. I'll admit that would have been tough to pull the trigger on that one. I have to give you a ticket.
The man has a community hunt permit, which means he's allowed to hunt before open season. But he must still answer for shooting a cow in a bull-only hunt.
Did you bring out any of the heart or liver or anything like that? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Simeon inspects the meat, checking for more violations.
Not much to a caribou, so it speaks highly for his hunter ethics that he's turning himself in, because there's no other game warden on for 200 miles right now.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just going to let you know where the other son is.
Yeah?
He's down in 6th at the Trooper Academy.
Oh, really?
He got accepted
That's
for a
awesome.
Wildlife trooper.
That's good. And he can come and be my partner.
He's fine with me.
You got to have a passion and a heart to really believe in something like that. I'm really glad to hear he got in. As avid outdoorsmen, sportsmen, and hunters, you have to live with your conscience. You have to be able to sleep at night, and he'll be able to sleep good tonight knowing he did the right thing.
200 miles north, 12-degree temperatures are gripping interior Alaska.
10/4/23/19.
But Trooper Heather Riddle is on high alert despite freezing conditions.
Last seen wearing a black shirt and blue jeans. If located, he needs to be remanded to FCC for violating his condition.
10/4/23 copies.
She's on the hunt for an escaped convict who must be returned to the Fairbanks Correctional Center.
We just got a wanted person alert. He had to go to treatment, and he has yet to return to the jail. It wouldn't be unreasonable to assume that he could be on drugs if he's not going to his treatment. That makes him a little bit more dangerous because it's telling us that he's going to do what it takes to not be there. He was also a burglary suspect. That's why everyone's so interested in him, because everybody's dealt with him so much. What we're going to do now is go to one of his friend's house, somebody that he has case history with, and we're going to check and see if we can find him there. Fairbanks 1-23. I think it's going to be this house right here. We've been to this house before. Of course, someone just pulled in the driveway. State troopers, stay in your vehicle. What's going on? There is a man in the house who's supposed to be in jail.
Can I go in there and make him get out?
Negative. We were told that there's a gun in there. We're going to wait until the other unit gets here, and then we're going to go in and get him.
So I can't go in the house?
We're going to wait because he has a felony history. We want to keep everybody as safe as we can.
Backup arrives just as the homeowner comes out to confront the troopers.
Thing is, I understand that you're on felony probation. Yep. So if we find out that he's here or anything like that, you can get yourself in trouble. I don't want that to happen.
Oh, you don't either. Do you mind if we check and see you here? I just would rather not have you go through the place.
If we find out that he's here, you can get yourself.
I realize that.
Okay. So is he in there or not?
I can't just come out and answer you on that. You're putting me in a hell of a position, my friend.
Putting you in a position betraying your friend?
There you go.
Are your dogs aggressive?
The homeowner's probation officer gives troopers permission to enter the house.
We got crawl spaces, we got...
State troopers, come on out, man. Come on out, man.
There's somebody in here.
Hey, troopers. I'm gonna go taser.
Hey, get out right now. Get out.
Knock your hands up, please.
Show your hands. Hey! Drop that now.
Taser.
Don't move a muscle in your face.
Hey, tell them that we got him.
26 Wayne.
Why am I here? Why am I being arrested?
Because you're supposed to be at FCC, and you know that.
I'm not supposed to be at FCC, no, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. NCIC 1D23, Bravo, Charlie, 244.
You're not supposed.
After his brief escape, they return the man to the Fairbanks Correctional Center.
Where are my legs, man?
Well, that wasn't us, that was you.
These guys are crazy. They love people.
Over 625 miles south in the state capital of Juneau. It's 6:30 in the morning. And wildlife trooper Aaron Frenzel is after some bird hunters targeting the wrong game.
We're going to head out to the airport right in the middle of our wetlands here and investigate people shooting shotguns and potentially hitting airplanes. They were actually shooting across the runway. They'll walk into the wetlands from here.
All right.
The cover of darkness gives Frenzel the advantage in this game of cat and mouse.
This early, it's usually good not to have lights on and stuff like that, so they don't see you coming. Those jets, this is their only runway in town where they land, so TSA is pretty upset about this. FAA is pretty upset about it. Imagine they're a group that only hunts probably the weekends, and today being Saturday, there's a good chance they'll be out there this morning. Everybody you talk to has knives hanging on them, a rifle, maybe a pistol as backup. Step back a little bit here and see who this guy's at. Observation, man. There's a guy right around the corner here. I'll go down and check. Gotta stay hidden a little bit.
This hunter isn't the trigger man Frenzel's looking for.
This is actually the first time I've actually had somebody out here come check the guns.
But his shooter is still out there.
I just walk down here and see if we can find this guy. Just gonna peek over real quick. They're not here. As you can see, there's a lot of shotgun shells and stuff scattered around. I'll probably make a few more trips out here just to make sure people are not getting in here. This is a privilege out here. They could shut down this refuge right now if they wanted to. Hopefully just a few bad people doing those bad things doesn't ruin it for the rest of the duck hunters out here, because 99% of the people out here are great.
Back in Fairbanks,
22, you got something?
the subarctic air is brutally cold.
Missing subject. Complainant isn't seen her in 5 days.
And getting lost outdoors can be a death sentence.
Time for this girl he's trying to report as a missing person. We've dealt with her quite a bit. We'll see if we can't track her down.
Trooper Eric Jeffords goes to check in with the boyfriend.
We're just going to go talk to this guy, see if he has any information that can help us try and locate her now. You'd be surprised, how much the story will change from what dispatch got to what we get. State troopers. State troopers. Hello. Hello. State troopers. Hey, how you doing? Have you seen the folks in number...
Why, what happened to them?
He's just saying that he doesn't know where she's at and wants help finding her, but have you seen her today?
No, I just seen him.
When was the last time you saw her?
I haven't seen him for a couple of months.
A couple of months?
The facts aren't adding up.
Plan now, we're going to go back to post. Hopefully we'll be able to contact him on his cell phone.
Yeah?
Hello, is this...
Yes?
Hey, this is Trooper Jeffords with the State Troopers. Tell me what's going on.
She's been missing about 5 days. She walked away from the house or something.
You guys didn't get in an argument or a fight or anything like that?
No, we ain't that away.
Were you guys drinking at all that day?
No, me, I wasn't.
Was she?
I don't know if she was or not. She always calls me.
Let me see what I can do, and I'll get back with you, okay?
Jeffords calls several shelters with no luck before making one last-ditch effort.
Fairbanks Correctional Center.
Hey, I'm trying to track a lady down. She's been reported as missing, and I want to make sure you guys don't have her over there.
Who are you looking for? Uh-oh. Get there.
Okay. He said 5 days, and according to the jail, 5 days. Yeah, she's been there 13. So, a little bit of a difference. Case closed, yeah.
From missing persons to missing guns, troopers are busy across the state.
I'm gonna go suit up.
In the town of Ketchikan, a fishing community in southeast Alaska, troopers are trying to recover a firearm stolen from one of their own.
This gun was taken from my residence this summer. The information we got is the individual who stole it threw it in the breakwater between the floating dock and here. So we're going to send the divers out.
Stolen weapons are nothing new, but today's mission will take the troopers to the bottom of Bar Harbor.
We need to get out there and actually do a grid search to make sure that we've covered it.
Our plan as divers is Jordan will be stationed right here with a rope. Just swim with a tight rope until we hit the shore on this side. Then we'll go out another 10 feet on the rope, swim to the opposite shore, turn around 10 feet. Continue to do that so that we can completely search this area and know for sure that we've recovered it.
I'm gonna go suit up and then I'll meet you guys out there.
Ketchikan 522 Teddy. I've been on the dive team for about 4 years. The state troopers trained me. I had no diving experience prior to that. We're hoping for good visibility, but we really won't know until we get down there.
Here in the harbor right here, we have a lot of entanglement hazards. There's years and years of debris down there.
You're always thinking, if my air supply were to go off, what's my backup air supply? And at any depth, you can't just shoot straight to the surface without having injury. That's basically, you just want to keep calm and keep cool.
Finding a small pistol in an area that stretches hundreds of feet is no easy task.
You can't even see the hand in front of your face. Then we get down on our hands and knees, and basically you are feeling for a gun. But when you're looking for something that you're not even sure it's there, it can be a daunting task.
From over there. I said that gun's in there somewhere.
The gun's given to my father-in-law when he was in the U.S. Navy. My son's been shooting it for the last couple of years. It has a lot of sentimental value.
I'm belaying the line. I control how far out they are and their swaying motion in the water.
What I'm doing is making sure that no vessels come in here in this cove here where the divers in the water. Bad things can happen.
The props are very large, and you run the risk of being absolutely destroyed.
Regina, Alaska State Troopers on 16.
A little too close for my comfort.
I heard you guys on the radio. I didn't understand what you guys were doing.
Crisis averted. The divers will make one final attempt to find the stolen pistol.
That area pretty good. We really think that the intel's bad.
Still be ongoing. If we get any other leads, we'll go from there. Eventually, just want to catch up with them.
Good dive, though.
But these waters are more than just dumping grounds for criminals. They serve as marine highways between the region's towns and villages,
How are you?
Good, and you?
Good.
including the islands near Juneau.
Juneau is unique in that it's isolated, and the logistics for getting in and out of Juneau are either airplane or boat.
Today, Sergeant Tim Burt is making his patrol using the Alaska Marine Highway System, a ferry service that reaches remote destinations.
There's about a dozen communities outside of Juneau that we're responsible for. The region covers a couple hundred miles, about 3 troopers full-time that cover that area, so a huge area and lots of things to do. Good morning. Being able to walk around and meet the people on board, it's almost more like walking a beat in a neighborhood. How you doing today? Doing good, thanks. It's a little more enjoyable. It's a nice change.
Burt's first stop is Haines, which is home to just over 2,000 people.
How's the trip? Trip was good.
There, he meets up with Trooper Joshua Bent, who's permanently stationed here.
I have jurisdiction of everything outside city limits, about a 4-mile radius around the town. That's myself on patrol, and a wildlife trooper are based out of Haines here.
As remote as this community is, it's also a route for people smuggling items in from Canada. And specifically, we've had cases where they bring large quantities of marijuana over through these passes on snow machines. So there are some border issues up through here.
Today, Trooper Bent has a lead on a truck involved in a reported hit and run. And he's grateful to have Sergeant Burt with him.
Sometimes I don't get such a warm welcome when I show up. If something was to go bad, then generally my backup is going to be 25, 30 minutes away. There's the truck right there. Bud, hey, the reason I'm here is, did you clip the side of that red car a couple minutes ago? I'm not sure that I got the right truck, but based on the description, I think I do.
I didn't know anybody. You can look at the truck.
Okay. I don't see any new damage, just some rust. There's probably 4 or 5 of these black trucks running around town, so we'll keep looking.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Minor, yeah.
Trooper Bent continues his search, while Sergeant Burt heads back to catch his ferry. As he heads to the more rural southern villages, the law enforcement presence decreases.
In the village of Angoon, they have a village public safety officer. These VPSOs are our eyes and our ears out here. They actually live in the community. They're integrated into the community. Community members will talk to them, tell them things that as a trooper flying in for a day or an afternoon that we just wouldn't hear. That's integration in the community that we can never get.
There you go. Want a hug? Oh, yeah.
Less than 500 people live in Angoon.
We get people that come to these small towns like this are running away from personal problems, and we get others who are running away from criminal problems. So we never know what we're going to encounter.
But Angoon is quiet, thanks to the full-time village public safety officer.
With the VPSO, there's an immediate response. That's just huge in crime prevention.
After a quick patrol, Burt heads back north.
We're headed to Teneke, what you could call a boardwalk community. Without a boardwalk, they've got an ATV trail through the middle of town. They don't have a village public safety officer or police in Teneke, so we are the police service.
Home to just over 100 residents, Teneke has no roads connecting it to the outside world, so the ferry system is vital to the village.
For a lot of them, it's a way that they get their groceries or supplies in. You want a hand with that? Here's the bathhouse, and you can see the hours, men hours and women hours. There's one house, they divide the hours up. We're on Main Street. No industry here, no other source of employment unless you're self-employed here, maybe as a fisherman. They like these places that are out of the way, the lifestyle, coming out here, being self-sufficient, self-reliant. They just kind of take care of things on their own.
His village patrols complete, Burt begins the trip back to Juneau.
The transportation issues are very unique. It gives us an opportunity to get out and see some beautiful country. It's unlike any other place in the world. Should be a nice day for a flight.
Just south of the Denali Wilderness, the fall moose hunt is now open. And wildlife trooper John Simeon is on patrol.
Good moose hunting country, some great caribou hunting country, plus some of the best trail riding you can do on an ATV.
Today, he's covering 500 square miles of rugged tundra. And both the game and the hunters are on the move.
Caribou love to move in the cold. It triggers their mating time, so hopefully we'll get a lot of contacts today and we'll see a lot of people out and trying to get their animals. We're specifically out to contact those hunters who have an illegal animal, giving them the option to turn themselves in first, make the right choice.
But the Little Nelchina River stands between him and the hunters.
It'll be really exciting going through. You lose a lot of four-wheelers coming through here. See how deep it is. Yeah, it's a little deep.
It's not long before Simeon spots his first game animal.
In our native custom, if you see a porcupine, you have to kill it, or else it'll go and tell all the other animals you don't need it. All we do now is we touch it and let it know, I could have taken you, but we're letting you go.
This porcupine gets off with a warning, and Simeon sets his sights on his next target.
We're just dropping down to the steep portion of it, what everybody refers to as monument. In the rain and the mud, it's really hard going down it. Really steep, lots of loose rocks.
The fog makes this dangerous ride even more so.
You drive up into the fog, there's drop-offs on one side. If you're not familiar with the country, you go for a long ride with a very abrupt stop in the bottom. Hold on. 20 miles an hour with the brake on.
Safely at the bottom, Trooper Simeon contacts his first group of hunters.
Okay, well, let's take a look at the meat.
But that's easier said than done.
So, all the meat is where, you said?
Not.
Where's the hind legs? No one?
One leg over there.
One leg over there? Okay, one leg, two leg. Where's the front legs?
Front leg.
And we need one more front leg. Yeah, that's back leg.
Yeah, back.
Right there's another back leg. And we need one more front leg. Right here, right there. Okay. Where's the manhood on it? Where's its?
What's it?
Where's the sex on it? Where's the? Which one? Oh, yeah, right there.
Yeah, right there.
Did you eat this one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cut it open.
And barbecue.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah. Where are you from?
I'm from Laos.
Laos?
Yeah, I'm Hmong people.
Hmong?
Yeah.
So what do you call moose then?
Moose.
Just moose?
Just moose. And there we call Malu.
Malu?
Malu.
See, I'm Alaskan native. I'm from Alaska. We call moose dunduvak.
Oh, hard to say.
Yeah. You know, your language is hard to say. Mine's easy.
Your language hard to say. My language easy. No.
Congratulations, good animal.
My language say thank you, Ocho.
Ocho?
Ocho.
Mine is Koyana.
Oh, hard. What?
Everything's in order, and Simeon counts this day a success.
There's that saying, a bad day in the field is better than a good day at the office. I never have bad days. I'm always in the field.
From off-road patrols to one of the busiest roads in Alaska, 100 miles south on the Seward Highway,
So Dr. Echo 52, what mile marker is that?
Trooper Howie Peterson receives an urgent call.
Report of a gray Ford Bronco, real dirty. It's passing on corners against yellow and speeding.
So Dr. Echo 52, I believe I'm about ready to go 1036 on that gray Bronco.
Hey, gentlemen, how are we doing today? My name's Trooper Peterson. Somebody had called you in as driving recklessly.
Oh, yeah? I was going a little fast.
All right, but did you have any problems with anyone on the road? It might have made someone mad or
I don't
something?
even drive this thing recklessly because I'm borrowing it from a friend.
It's not your rig?
No.
Why aren't you wearing your seatbelt? It's broken. Let me see. That's a bungee cord.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a true Alaskan vehicle right there, isn't it?
It's gone.
So why aren't you wearing your bungee cord? Yeah, I mean, that's probably good for a crash at least till what, 20 miles an hour?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, okay. All right, hold tight, all right. He was honest. He only said he was driving about 75. He's borrowing the vehicle. There's no proof of insurance. He has a bungee cord as a seatbelt. That's how it goes.
The man gets a ticket for no seatbelt and no insurance. It doesn't take Peterson long to spot another violation.
Okay, this guy has no plate on his vehicle, so we'll go contact him. I don't even have my lights on yet. He's stopping. Hey, how y'all doing today?
Fantastic.
Right on. My name's Trooper Peterson, and I noticed you didn't have a front plate on your vehicle. Is it? Do you have the plate for it, or?
I don't have the plate. Yeah, no mounting brackets or anything.
Okay. You got a driver's license I can take a look at? Do you have an ID on you?
No, I don't.
What's your name? What's your full name? I'm sorry. What's your first name? Okay. Can you hold on to that, and I'll be right back. Gave me a different name than when I first talked to him, so that's kind of odd. Unless he gave me a nickname or a middle name. We'll find out.
Middle name is.
Just a little white lie. What's his descriptors?
Unknown on the race 61215 Brown and Hazel.
He's got an arrest warrant. So we'll go talk to him, get a little more information. Go arrest him, take him to jail. You have a warrant for your arrest? It's a driving violation. You know anything about it?
No, I don't.
We have to get it taken care of, so step out of the vehicle.
Open the door, partner.
Do you have any weapons on you to know about?
No, I don't.
Okay, why don't you come on out? Why is your wallet underneath the seat?
The man's initial claim he doesn't have ID turns out to be false.
That's him? Yeah. Go ahead and walk back to my vehicle now. Did you know you had the warrant?
You actually gave me.
It was me?
Yeah, it was you. You gave me the ticket. I got it.
You were driving a pickup truck, weren't
Yeah,
you?
black Chevy.
Wasn't this your second or third offense? It was your second offense.
It was the second within a couple of days.
Okay, well, at least you weren't driving this time, though, right?
On this dangerous highway, it's a good catch.
The dude gave me a name that didn't resemble his real name. It turns out he had a warrant for his arrest, but this is the third time I pulled him over, too. Outcome was no good, at least for him. Bummer.